I think
And there we
because
are, we're in the loading
Nars,
screen.
because Nars ranged, it's going to be a bit less excitement in the top lane.
That Warden skin there in the bot lane. That's quite nice.
Armagard's border has a master tier border for their AD carry.
So they've got the same top lane, same jungle, and same support for SKP.
Yeah, really similar one.
Same Jarvan as well, so...
Apart from that, they first picked Vi and Sivir got picked on round 2, so they switched to the Jinx. But they banned out
really
Jinx
not
this time and
liking
got
the...
Sivir.
I mean, it's very, very tanky, don't get me wrong, but I'm really not liking the ERM gods. Because they just have far too many tanks.
It depends on how the Cho'Gath builds.
Cho'Gath does a lot of damage, man.
He does, but he is also more tanky.
Yeah,
Well, you
you're
can build
right.
him with full AP and he can just burst any carry at the moment. As long as he can land
At the
that
moment,
Q,
he could always do that.
W, of course.
We'll see how it's going. But all I say is, from this kind of point, if it came to a team fight, if they shut down or they take down that Lucian,
Yeah, they'll have no damage to back it up. And next to none.
Also, I'll have to point out, their Lucian, is that a different ADC from the last game?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, I think it's a different ADC as well.
I think it is, because the other guy wasn't master.
No, he didn't have the... So that'll be interesting. And there was a pause coming out as well. Ah.
Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording at the moment. There's just a pause at the moment. I'm just
Oh, okay.
the game to go on.
I'm just going to take a moment, man. You can talk about the comps and team and stuff.
Yeah, no problem.
Have you been recording all this time? Like, when did you start?
No, I cut off and then did a few things and then I'm ready to go.
Okay. Well, they're about to resume play here. SKP versus Armagard round 2.
Yes.
Armagard looking for a bit more team fight, and they seem to have gone overboard with the tankiness. They've gone tanky top with the Gnar, fairly tanky mid laner, and very tanky support with the Leona. So, going to be looking for more lockdown. That AoE silence from the Feral Scream from Cho'Gath will be very helpful. Stopping Ahri if she comes into any sort of range to proc her abilities, and also the Maokai, who's going to be looking to get his combo off when he goes in. So we should be looking for a lot more balanced 5v5 teams. Just a boomerang thrown out at the Maokai at the start, see if Maokai tries to get a level 2 off a camp again, and if Nara matches that. Looks like they're going to be studying red or golems down in the bot lane. In terms of this mid matchup, the Cho'Gath and Ahri should be fairly interesting. Obviously, Cho'Gath massive sustain at the moment with his passive. All he has to do is CS to sustain up. Gonna see if Ahri goes boom, trying to harass him down. Obviously, if Cho'Gath starts building resistances like an Abyssal Scepter, it's quite a good item on him these days. The true damage on the Orbital Deception is going to help out on the back return if Ahri can start landing that later on in the game.
Put the bed, babe.
We'll see how it turns out. What are your thoughts about the mid den? Think anyone's got kill pressure?
Not yet. The kill pressure will really start arising once they've hit 6. At the moment it should be a fairly easy game. If anything, Ahri should win out because she's got the long range. and the true damage on the way back with the.
And that's going to be an
disruption.
outplay maybe from Ari if Ari can Spirit Rush like a Rupture or a Feral Scream or something, and then get a Charm after that and start chaining those abilities together if she's got enough mana to do it. Good harass at the start, just trying to work the fact that she's a melee gun, playing against a melee as Jarvan comes down for an early gank from the finishing the red buff.
And that's a flash
forward
from
as well.
Leona. It looks like Jarvan is going to go in. That was some heavy spells coming down. It didn't look like it was going to be that much of a trouble at level 2. Interesting plays.
2 flashes burnt on either side. Lucian's got his flash up. Let's see if Jarvan comes down to the bot, and if Ermengarde push out the wave, and potentially look for Jarvan to have a repeat visit. But his own flash is down now. Leona flashes down. That surprise factor's definitely been expunged from that lane. Vi just on the red buff, gonna get that experience and gold advantage in the jungle. See if she can translate that into anything. Maybe looking to take down that top side crab as well on her full rotation before she backs. Mega Gnar procs, but not much comes from it.
Well, looking at the teams at the moment, it's a full diamond team from the Ermengarde going against pretty much a full platinum team. So from the SKP to managing to win the last game, that was very comfortable for a full platinum team. I'm not saying that platinum's bad, I'm just going and looking at the platinum team from the Ermengarde, bringing in the diamond 2 cheeky ads mate. So this should be a good game.
I think Ermengarde last game played a fairly high risk comp with looking for those picks and snowballing early. Didn't quite manage it, and paid the price in the late game. And the Fell Scream comes out in the mid. Not too much trader damage, but as you can see, that passive healing for Cho'Gath means that Hari's abilities just don't really stick with the damage.
I've also got to point out that Ari, of course, can sustain herself, not as well as the Cho'Gath, but obviously she can stay in lane nearly just as long as him quite happily.
You do need to do a good two Qs on all of the wave, all the deceptions, and then you get your third one, which can actually heal you, which you then need to proc on multiple.
And here comes
minions to
Vi,
get
and
the
that was a
effect from
good
it.
flash coming out from Cho'Gath. Who picked first in the top lane? Was it the Maokai or the Gnar?
I think it was first pick now.
Ah, so they picked the Maokai against the Gnar. That's an interesting interesting
Which,
pick.
to be honest, it is a good idea, but yeah, Nar's a pretty big lane bully at the moment.
Again, the
A
Vi is
return
coming
gank
down, and the
is
charm has gone off, and that
lands.
is going to be an ignite and first blood over to the Ori.
Gank.
Nice return gank there. Didn't even have to burn the flash to land that Vault Breaker, and the charm landing as a result. Good follow up, burning that ignite just to secure the kill. And good pressure in the mid lane to get this Ari snowball in this time. The Maokai is very low, just trying to sustain up the passive. Nar's got a bit of advantage in this range, just being able to harass and get that triple pop with his auto attacks
And he
for
does
that
pack
extra
to,
little bit of damage.
when he does pop to Mega Gnar as well, he does bring back some HP. There we are.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Vi is going to gank though. She's on her way.
There's a good CS advantage, and we'll see if the Nar responds to this.
Very difficult for the Maokai purely because the Gnar, of course.
And here we go. Looks like Vi is going to get another gank off here, unless the Gnar can get anything out of it. And that is a flash and the slow. But there's a flash as well, and that's going to be very well played by Vi.
What's Heroes of the Storm, Will?
Heroes of the Storm. It's a game, isn't it?
Is that like League of Legends, but just
Yeah,
different?
another kind of game.
Version.
Ah, okay, alright.
It's
Cool,
like
fair enough.
it's like Delta 2, isn't it?
Sorry, that I was
It's
just slightly off
similar,
topic.
yeah.
My mate literally just texted me to say, like, play this game.
Yeah, it's basically like League of Legends, but just another version of it.
Okay.
There's so many now.
Yeah, there are quite a few. Anyway, so pink ward in the river for SKP as Vi's coming for another return gank. Cho'Gath now got that 6. Spirit rush forward, Charm lands as well.
And it looks like the Cho'Gath is going to go down as well. It's very well played by the two of them.
Yeah, really punishing Cho'Gath.
And the great play by the Gunnar. The heal speller went down, but it looks like SKP did manage to get a SKP. Sorry, the SKT took me off there. And it looks like the Imagos did manage to pull a kill back up.
Yeah, nice return gank. Jarvan obviously put in a bit of groundwork, burning the flashes early, and the return gank there paying off dividends, snowballing this RE 35 CS on the Cho'Gath. Good to keep him down, meaning that he probably can't one-shot people, at least for a time being. Going to be going for this Rod of the Ages, just for that sustain and that health. Going to be looking for that kind of half tank, half DPS mage mid, as the blue buff now will be parted off to this Ari, the second blue buff. So flash comes forward from Maokai, going offensive, gets the kill, nice. Maokai's doing well in the top lane. Now it's obviously on the...
Yeah, my camera seems to be stuck on the ADC at the moment, so that's an interesting...
Oh, mine's hopping. Press D.
Mine just must have liked the look of Sivir. It just decided to stay on Sivir for about 5 minutes. I was wondering why it was staying on Sivir. Interesting. But yeah, it's back to directing itself now. So
okay.
I don't know what happened there. I was just waiting for it to go in the top lane. It just never happened. It was just constantly watching Sivir go down the whole route of bot lane. So nice. Sorry about that, Maokai.
The Jarvan's now going for Cinderhulk, so he's looking to be a bit more tanky. And the Vi, who obviously played Vi last time, also going for the Cinderhulk again, so looking for two fairly tank-heavy junglers. And Jarvan comes back, he's already swapped to the sweeping lens. Picked up a stealth ward as well, going to be looking to help out with the Vision a bit more, as he's looking to return to the bot lane again. Charm lands mid, nice little bit of damage. See if the Ari can really snowball this mid against this Cho'Gath, who Vi's paid quite a lot of attention to. Nice CS from the Ari and nice CS from the Lucian so far. A little bit low but fairly heavy trading in all lanes. Very difficult to thread in the trading with the auto attacks when you're trying to do it so heavily, but it does make it entertaining to watch and stream.
And it looks like there is going to be a fight in the bottom, and they've caught out the Leona, and she is just going to go down.
Nice collapse from the area there, and the charm landing on the Leona meant that it could potentially mean a dragon for SKP, as they walk away from the dragon because it's hurting them. And Jarvan's looking around for a steal. Nice culling comes through, but it just takes out the dragon a bit more as the TP comes through from the...
And they're just going to pick up the Jarvan. The Jarvan is going to QE away. Make sure I get it right. And the Cho'Gath flashing, and the Jarvan is going to take down the fight. There is a fight in the top lane as well, and it looks like SKP are going to take this dragon.
The TP got cancelled by the Mega Gnar.
Oh, great play by the Gnar though, at the top.
And oh my god, actually secure the dragon. Yeah, the teleport from Maokai, which could have really turned that fight, got cancelled by the Mega Gnar form. And yeah, just managed to keep that fight going and get the win. Really good play by the Gnar, who's starting to snowball a little bit versus the Maokai, but trading back on that early kill which the Maokai got on him.
Yeah, right, the Gnar of course has that percentage damage, which can help quite a lot against these tanks. And considering how tanky Maokai and Vi and Nautilus will become, you can actually just put quite a bit of damage on them, along with the mass CC that he has with his Mega Gnar ultimate.
In terms of the teamfight mechanics, the main things to focus on is going to be obviously how good that Gnar ultimate is and how much impactful he can synergize that with the Leona solar flare. Main things to focus on for the Emigard is going to be that silence on the Ari. If you can level up that Feral Scream, it's a really long silence AoE. got to be in close range for that RE, but if he can land that silence, they can really blow up that RE. And we're going to be looking on the Cataclysm, whether or not he can land that on the Severe, and whether or not there can be follow-up damage to be able to really crush through Severe and destroy her and get her off the map. From SKP side, you've got the single target knockups from the Vi and the Nautilus. No severe spell shield this time, as the Trey comes in the top lane.
And it looks like Gnar did engage when he was just about to turn back to Mini-Gnar, so that was interesting. But it looks like he is winning the fight in the moment. And it looks like Gnar might be getting dropped. He is looking to just stand around and die. But there's going to be another fight in the mid lane. This is a 2v2, and Jarvan is going to go down pretty low. But the Flash and the Bio is just going to secure that kill. Very well played by the Vi again. And the Chomp just connecting. Oh, and the Chomp! Oh!
I think the heal saved him from actually getting ruptured there. That was a really clutch heal. Good job for the Severe just to roam up there. They might lose the bottom tower, but they're looking to trade it for the mid.
But we've got to make sure that she doesn't actually pay for that later on, because she had used both summoners.
And here we go, and it looks like Cho'Gath is going to get dropped by the are they going to get anything more? And it looks like the Luna has just jumped up, but it looks like they are going to take this tower down. Very well played by SKP again.
Nice dive there, just realising the fact that they had to commit to that tower, getting another kill off it. Lucian's obviously taken down that bot tower now. There's Gnar who won the 1v1 again versus the Maokai, trades it for the top. So 2 towers for one, the mid tower. It's going to be looking to expand these battle lines. We'll see where the wards get placed and see who feels strong at this point. The Ari's in a good place, gone for that Moretto Nomicon, now finished also needlessly large rod, got a fair amount of AP in there, should be able to blow up this Lucian quite convincingly if she can find him, and also the doing really well with her charms. Actually, she's got a really high hit rate in these pressure situations of being able to land them. Doing a good job with that as the blue buffs up. Ari will be looking to take that. Yeah, just going back to the team fight that SKP are looking to give off. Pretty much the only squishy member is going to be on their team is going to be that Lucian. They're going to be looking to just absolutely obliterate him off the map with a charm, and obviously the Vi knock up and the Nautilus ultimate. So if they can destroy Lucian,
fight is going to go in here, but it looks like they are going to get jumped on. And this was great play by the ERM guys to take that one. Very well patient coming over from the team. I've just got to say though, the Cho'Gath in the mid lane, I mean, I've seen this in the LCS a fair few times and I've never seen it won. Why do people pick Cho'Gath in the mid?
You've never seen it won, mate. You haven't seen Bjergsen play it.
I've seen Bjergsen play it plenty of times and he's never won on Cho'Gath.
He has won on Cho'Gath.
Who against?
100% he won on Cho'Gath in the playoffs.
Oh, I must have missed that game, but I've seen Bjergsen play Cho'Gath a few times, especially against like some good teams, and he just hasn't played very well on Cho'Gath. But I guess if you said that he has won, then I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, you haven't watched the LCS if you haven't seen Cho'Gath win.
No, I honestly haven't. I've seen a few people take him in the mid lane, and I've seen him. I think he lost like a big chunk of the time. I'll have to have a look at that and have a look at what his percentage is then.
I think it's because Urgot got started getting played, and then people were like, "Oh, well, Cho'Gath does pretty well versus Urgot," and then they were like, "Oh wait, Cho'Gath actually can nuke people with his true damage ult, with scales of AP damage." So people just put death caps on Cho'Gath and started one-shotting carries. Pretty lethal, like the new assassin. Yeah, also Zed is really good against. It's anyone melee, long silence, and yeah, can be very impactful. And that fail scream which he just did on the crab is just a really long silence. I think that gets up to 3 seconds.
Yeah, it does a lot of damage as well in that cone as well. So one of his main damage sources.
Looks like Gennard
Wow,
is going
goes
to
flash.
slam into the wall, and that was a really good pick, but can they get anything off it? At the moment, Vi is getting away, and he has cancelled his ultimate coming for Luciano, but looks like Vi is going to get took down. And that looked like a bit of a wasted ultimate, and Cho'Gath is going to flash over. That is a 1-0 going over to the blue team at the moment.
Vi was dead, and she just kind of committed to just being the sacrificial lamb for SKP there, not looking to lose any more deaths over it. This is going to give the Amagard 1.3k gold lead, so it is still really close. Ari not able to get onto the Lucian and get any meaningful damage down on him. They really need to be looking to pick him off now that the Cho'Gath has a few stacks on him. My computer's just bugged out, by the way, so someone else took.
No, so I can still hear you though, so you're doing well on the commentating side.
I'm sorry, Dan. What are your thoughts, man? Tell me how it's going.
Well, in that team fight, SKP simply weren't ready to fight. They weren't in the position, unfortunately. There isn't really much you can say at this time. I think the team fights will go in.
There's loads to say, Dan. There's loads to say. Keep going.
There's to say, but a lot of it you've already said.
Just repeat it, man. Just repeat it. Keep going. Well, it looks like everyone is just CSing at the moment.
Okay, I'm back in. All as well.
The CS is starting to. It's evening out in some places, and then Leeds is still gaining on others.
Again, this Amagard AD carry has got the best CS in the game, doing really strong. Also gone for this Avarice Blade, which he's only recently picked up, only got 100 gold on it so far. Finished that Infinity Edge fairly early on. Main build points are the fact that the Nal's gone for the Frozen Mallet, just looking to keep that sustained slow on as a Rupture comes down on the Ari. Misses out on the fail screen though, so not too much damage down on her. Nice Boomerang comes down and had to flash that Rupture because there were so many people around her. If she'd have got knocked up, she would have died.
It looks like Fire has been caught out, and this is going to be a 5v5. Great ultimate coming from Gennard, but looks like Jarvan is going to pick up the buy, and it looks like the Lucian is going to go in and take down the Nautilus, and it looks like Jarvan has picked up another kill on the Ari, and they are just going to disengage. It looks like Imagod have not finished this game yet.
This is Amagard giving SKP a bit of a taste of their own medicine, just building raw tanks, and Ari just unable to get through the tanks, not able to get onto the Lucian at all, considering the fact that she's got 4 tanks. A really nice solo flare from the Leona to start that off on the buy, and just managed to snowball it after that. Really good job by them, and yeah, following it up with the Nara as well. Solid team fight by Amagard to take down that mid turret and accelerate their lead to 4k now.
They've got all these tanks, but however, just actually looking back at it, they actually have quite a lot of damage on those tanks through base damage alone. I said earlier on, the percentage damage from the Nile.
Jarvan's passive also does.
Jarvan's passive. He also has that Black Cleaver as well, which leads to damage.
He has righted his build now in going for that Cinderhawk first, stacking with that Black Cleaver.
Yeah, it was a lot better than the last game when they decided to go for it. The Vow, wasn't it?
Good bit. Okay.
And then they also got the passive from the which a lot of people underestimate the damage on that alone as well.
Yeah, sorry, I was distracted by a naked woman in front of me. Yeah, I agree there. Leon is looking to go for this Righteous Glory again. Finishing it off, gone for the mobility boots, just looking to get that pick off, which she did quite well with the solar flare down on the buy previously. This Jarvan's showing up well again, got the early kills, 4-1-3, solid scoreline already. Really helping out the team in terms of vision. He has not gone for the Sightstone where But neither has the Vi this time, and the Vi previously did. So a bit less vision on the map, although the other guard seems to be controlling the top side, and in terms of vision, the armor guard seems to be focusing the bottom side, sorry, and SKP seems to be favouring the top side of the map. I really like this frozen mallet build by the Gnar. Having already soloed the Maokai, it feels strong enough that he can get through this frozen heart now and really start to pressure in the second tier tower, maybe by himself with enough vision control if he can get that down. He's currently warded the Tribush, so can't really push up much further than he is at the moment, which he just backs away from as well because he realises the fact that the whole entire team is looking to jump on him. Lucian maybe should potentially look into push bottom at this point because no one else is there, and that is where their vision is strongest. At this point, I probably want to put a few more advanced wards. Having got down this middle tower and winning that team fight in the middle, there's also a couple of pinks that they could destroy. They might find one right now as they're walking through. They want to be replacing these with wards of their own, and try and set up some picks, looking to get this third dragon, which they can get the smooth speed buff, will be great for them. Not really looking to challenge at the point, just like showing presence mid, and that's just taken so fast with all that damage.
I just looked up, and yes, you are right. Bjergsen did play Cho'Gath versus Cloud9 in the LCS last season in the NA.
Yeah, man, he was
basically too short.
He was one-shotting sneaky like no one's business at NZ.
But he has got he has only got a 33% win rate on the Cho'Gath, so the one game that did pull out,
Was that the one game which I remember?
The one game that he won got him the he's only played it 3 times in the LCS last season.
Alright.
Its main champions, of course, was Ori, Zed, and LeBlanc. But yeah.
It got the first time it got picked into the Urgot mid at one. I don't know who played it, but that was in America as well. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, what is this? This is the Cho'Gath." Oh, it's
and it looks like Gnar is going to get trust on, and then 2 flashes coming over, and everything's going down the Gnar, and the Gnar is going to get dropped. Very well played again by the Vi, and the Vi going back in for more. She just wants them assists. Gimme, 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 gimme. That's all she wants. And it looks like they are going to push. Leona is there though to help them if they can get around there, because they are about to collapse on him. And here we go. Jarvan going down. Leona ultimate, and it looks like the tower is going to focus down on the Maokai, but I think he is just going to get away. The Maokai still has his flash.
I don't think he will get away.
Well, there's an interesting flash that way. He hasn't got any help coming out.
I don't think he realised that the Righteous Fury only lets you run faster towards
It does, and I think there you go. He's gonna get. He's not even come out. What is going on? There we go. A bit of a cat and mouse there.
Solution, going really offensive, just going under the tower, using his heals to try and bully the Sivir, but Sivir just having none of it, managing to trade back fairly evenly, even though she's an entire item behind, doing quite well, just pushing him off the turret there, 1v1. The dredge line lands on the Gnar again, and the charm follow up, but manages to escape.
Absolutely nothing to get excited about there, boys.
I could get excited if I want to.
I've learned my lessons of getting excited too easily in these games.
You realise you'll never be able to put up.
And looks like the Gnar has been caught, and he's just gone to Milligan, so he's not going to be able to do anything. So potentially this is going to be a 4 versus 5, and it looks like Jarvan is going full in deep, but he is going to get dropped down by the Nautilus. And that is a flash going out by Leona. And that is a 1-for-1 though. And that is a 2 for 1, a 2
They
for
got
2,
the
a
Lucian.
3 for 2.
Missed rupture. Cho'Gath should get away. They don't really want to dive this Cho'Gath.
No, they should be able to just take the tower though, or at least get a lot of damage.
Maybe not, man. He's got AP, the Cho'Gath can one-shot the wave. Missed rupture there, but again, dredge line, charm combo landing on the Gnar, and it just starts off the whole team fight.
There's that damage from
Great
Cold.
play by Leona though, and the Cho'Gath is going to pull it back. And they're going to try and burst down. Oh, great stoppage by Leona again. And it looks like they might be able to get her. Just missed on the air. Boom! And there we go. Well played by
These
them.
righteous
Leona there.
furies are getting popped like Chinese water biscuits. They are going off all over the map. And really creating quite a lot of plays. It's quite exciting to watch.
To our hundreds and hundreds of fans out there, can you explain what water biscuits are, please?
Chinese water biscuits. They're like little wafer thin things that you can eat hundreds of.
I'm glad we cleared that one up and back to the game.
They taste like paper.
Well, they can't be going down that well then.
They're like little suckers.
And it looks like Jarvan is going to go down. Oh no, he just survived, but are they going to get collapsed on? And it looks like they're going to try and go on the Maokai. The Maokai is going to go into Jarvan's favour. It looks like Jarvan is just going to
Lock in
lock
the
him
Maokai,
in,
you know,
lock in
to
the
get soloed
Maokai.
by the Lucian.
Yeah, that was a...
Nice peel tactic there. But yeah, the Jarvan very, very low, but does secure the Baron and manages to smite the Baron, getting a little bit of HP back, but as the other team collapsed, that little HP did not go very far, although he tried. Nice catechism on the Maokai, he couldn't escape, and Lucian just firing on the outside, untouched, able to pick up the kill on the Maokai. And as we come into 30 minutes, Will, did you want to do your like little preamble?
30 minutes coming into the game, and we are at the moment 15-12. And it looks like the ERM gods are up in about 6k gold at the moment. And I still think it's going to come down to one nice ace from a team to be able to take this lead. So it's still pretty close.
It's all picks though, and a lot of that gold is on the AD carries. The solution has 3 items completed, and the Civ is struggling on 1.5 with the vamp sector.
Seems to be.
Having said that, a lot of money is on this Ari and on the Vi. Ari finishing the death cap and potentially also going for the Luden's Echo. As another dragon goes over to Ermengarde, now 4. They're going to be looking for their 5th in 6 minutes. That's pretty much taken on 30 minutes, so 36 minutes. We should be looking for this 5th dragon. Aspect of the dragon could be coming up for Ermengarde. That should be an exciting time if they're looking to push down this mid lane. Let's see if they can react in time. With the Baron buff and with their tankiness, I wouldn't be surprised if they tower dive this if it was challengeable.
And it looks like they are going to. And it looks like the tower is going to drop very fast. But Leona just getting melted. And let's see if they can pick anything else to help her out here, though. And it looks like Nautilus is going to go down at the moment. That is a 3 for 1, though, for Leona's sake. And the flash coming from a beautiful player. That it looks like it might be. No,
That was
Maokai's
such a
going to go in. That was
big
such a good fight, yeah.
With the
And Lucian just untouched the Vile and knock up, just no backup after it. People couldn't get to the Lucian, just all this tank line front just able to muscle through. And yeah, that AD damage from the Frozen Mallet and the Hex Drinker really making that Naro really hurt.
As
Lucian might
it looks like the
overstay as well.
Lucian is overstayed, yeah. I think he has.
He's making plays.
The Jarvan and Gnar ult just work so well together.
He's made plays, he's out. There's Righteous Fury coming up, it's about to come off cooldown. Will it be pop? No, Maokai goes mid. He could have potentially chased though with the Righteous Fury.
I think he left it for the severe. Failed to realise that Lucian still had heal up.
There's Nars going for the 2v1. He's got the red buff though. Can he kite it out? Vi thinks better of it.
With the red buff and frozen mallet along with those boomerangs, there's no way they'll be able to stay on top of the not by now.
Blade the Rune King going to be coming out by this Nara as well, so he's actually going quite offensive with his build. He actually doesn't have a lot of tank stats, he's just got HP.
And that was a TP coming down, but their ADC isn't even in the fight at the moment, so if they're going to do something, they're going to have to do it soon. If they don't, it looks like it's going to be over for SKP, and they are trying it. The tower has gone down, and here comes the fight. Lucian still isn't anywhere to go, so this looks like it's going to be over to it. And this looks like it's going to come all down to this fight. Let's see if they can hold on. No, Gnat is going to take down Sivir. This could be the end. That's 2, 3, 4. It looks like it's going to be, and this looks like it is going to be GG over to the Ermagod. So that looks like it might be a 1-for-1. Is this going to be game over?
Yeah, I think so. Well, somebody just joined our channel. That kind of happened regardless of the fact that Lucian wasn't even there at the start of the fight. Just tank items, building hybrid tank with the black cleaver and the frozen mallet, just actually providing quite a lot of damage, and this Cho'Gath obviously building fairly tanky, but having a lot of damage in the process with the Roa, the Luden's Echo, and he was almost finished the death cap.
Well, that is a 1-for-1 at the end of the day, and it looks like someone is going to be running for the top spot for the end of this summer split. And but very well played by both teams for this game, and we're going to go over for MVP. So I'm going to start with you, Dan.
My MVP will probably be the. I can't actually put my finger on it.
Oof.
It's going to be.
It's a hard one.
It's going to be a tie between Gnar and someone else. I'm thinking of Lucian.
You're going to go for the Lucian. So you got the Gnar, the Lucian.
Gnar and Lucian.
Are you going to put anyone else in the top 3 that MVP is deserving in this game?
I'm just stick with those two. Everyone else played really well, of course.
Okay, no, that's fair enough. If you want to stick to the Gnar and the Lucian, Angus, please.
I'm going to go for the Jarvan.
Jarvan.
Because they realise that their main source of damage is going to be the Lucian, and he just can't bot lane, stuck to the win conditions of everyone else building fairly tanky and hybrid damage tank, and just getting this Lucian ahead, and the Lucian able to carry the game with the damage on the backline. I did like the Gnar ults. Jarvan also doing quite nice plays. Obviously, that Baron take and then cataclysming in the Maokai for the Lucian. Just good peel, good strategy, and actually carried his team to the victory, playing to his team's win conditions quite well.
Well, so who was your MVP then, Angus?
Jarvan.
Jarvan. I thought he said Jarvan.
I just spent like 2 minutes.
I know, but I was like, did he say anyone else?
I mentioned the Lucian, but
you did mention the Lucian. So Jarvan got your MVP. That's all I needed to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of the Jarvan.
So you got the Gnar, the Jarvan, and the Lucian with 2 votes to it. I've got to say, I thought Vi played very well with her gank. She made she was definitely trying to carry her team with these ganks going off in the early game. But yeah, I think the Lucian was probably going to take the MVP for this game. The Jarvan had a very good game as well, so I think them 3 have to be in my top 3. I think it'll have to go Vi, Jarvan, and Lucian. So very well played to Lucian for that one.
The Vice snowballed the Ahri, but Ahri wasn't actually able to translate that into map pressure. She roamed bot once and managed to get a nice charm off on the Leona, but apart from that, Ahri's kind of involvement, even though she had a high percentage of charm actually landing, wasn't able to cut through that tank line. Didn't have the what is that item? The void stuff. Completed going for the Luden's Echo third. People have kind of talked about the fact that you either buy Luden's Echo first or you buy it last. You don't buy it sort of in the middle of your build path. Potentially needed that
Void Staff just to cut through the line and didn't actually translate her aggressive and winning mid lane actually into any objectives, because her mid tower actually went down first on the other side, trading it for the other 2 towers.
Well, we are going to end it there. A fantastic day. I was really looking forward to this game all day today. So I'm not sure when the next game is, but I will be advertising it on the Facebook page if you wish to join us. So that's going to be a goodbye from me. Goodbye from Angus.
Yeah, thanks guys, good job.
And a goodbye from Dan.
I'll play both teams, and thank you for watching.
And cheers. Have a good night. Peace, guys.